welcome to WIP IT Thursdays. Tonight is going to be a low-key customizing stream. Right now it's just the two of myself and my friend Cannon. He is working on an awesome Ghost Rider bike in 3D, and I got some heads I'm wanting to paint up. We might be joined by some others later on, but this us running solo or duet, I guess, right now.
Duet. which part are you?
I don't know. Guess I'm bass.
I can sing tenor.
Finished up my Adam Bob refresh.
I can't see you.
I got the. What started out was just I'm just going to redo the gold. And I ended up refreshing the entire thing, going through and clearing some things that was a little better now. I was a little bit rusty when I built this too. Ended up redoing much more on the face too than I originally meant to. I ended up putting his disc over the ears. Actually repainting the entire face, the eyes, and the only thing I didn't repaint was the hair. But everything else got a fresh coat of paint, and I love it.
Gold sure pops.
I know. I was going to say that. I love that gold.
Yeah, it looks nice.
So he's ready to go back on the Ultraverse shelf, and so now I want to do everything in that gold. That's the problem.
What else are you working on this evening?
I got these heads. I need to finish painting up the eyes. Definitely need to finish this up. It's going to go for that Karen Rogers. Replace the head on that.
Oh yeah, that's a nice head.
This looks more like what he should look like. I got a smaller version of that one too for the Marvel Now one. Mm-hmm. And I got the McFarlane Gladiator Superman looking character.
Yeah.
But the head actually looks more like it's scaled for Marvel Legends, and it looks like the Punisher.
It's not focusing for some reason.
There
we go. There it went.
Yep. I threatened it, so it actually like I was going to do it myself. And
yeah, you got to pay attention to it sometimes.
It had that stupid looking to the left eyes that Todd does a lot.
Yeah.
So I wired them out, and I'll repaint the irises and pupils. And put another coat of base on the unmasked head that you made me for lore. And
yeah, I got some more helmets printed up for you. So next time I ship stuff, I'll send them out.
Very cool, my friend.
And you need more shoulder pads too?
Yeah, the big shoulder pads we use on this bad mama jammer here. And love how this turned out. Decided to go with the belt on this one, so I can make another one without the belt. Set of gauntlets and shoulder pads, and let's say boosters if it's not any trouble.
Did you say you wanted the booster printed a little bit smaller?
A little bit smaller.
Okay.
Yeah, those things. I love the retro futuristic feel.
Yeah. I've always been a fan of those. The Adam Strange comics were pretty good for that.
Yep. I picked up a set of another Ares right before the stream, just for the boots. So I'll find something to do with the rest of that figure because I like those boots a lot, especially after been modified to work on the Warpath body. Well, I dig it. Just need his cape now.
Yep. It's always hurry up and wait, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Well, I've been waiting 30 years to make that thing. So
there you go.
So,
well, I said I was going to give an update on the catch bike. You wanna see that?
Yeah.
All right.
So
yep. It looks kind of wonky for some reason, but it's not. It's just the way it renders. All right, so here's what I've done since I was on last. I took the body of the bike and the seat was all one piece, and so in order to print this, I didn't want to print it as one big chunk of resin. So I took the seat off,
Oh,
and
nice.
then I hollowed out the body of the bike. Oh, I don't want to hide the whole thing there. Hollowed out the body of the bike so that wasn't going to be too much. That also allows, if you want to put lights in it, it gives you a cavity for your battery pack, and the seat should be removable so that you can pull the battery pack in and out, or pull the seat off and hit the switch on the batteries to turn it on.
Nice.
And then I had some issues with the when I did the Boolean operation on the bike. I had some issues with this part that was up here, so I had to take that off and remodel that part of the bike. And then I made it so that the handlebars detach, so I can print those separately so that I can get the best detail on them.
Sweet.
And same thing with the foot pedals, or with the footrests. And then I also made it so that the front windshield will detach, and that will go into a socket on the front of the bike. And actually, I just noticed I made a mistake, but I'll fix that later. So that comes off. The next thing I'll work on is dividing these into two parts so that they're able to be printed separately. But I need to decide what I'm going to do. If I'm going to use magnetic LEDs in each side of the forks. But I made those. This should be able to slip in and out, both front and back, to the body of the bike, so that if we go the route where we put magnetic LEDs in the forks so that it lights up the tires, we'll be able to pull that out, and it'll be divided in two or something. I haven't decided. I might make this a cap or something instead, because that might be easier.
Yeah.
But I don't know yet. I gotta mess around with it and see. But that's where I'm at on that.
Dude, that's freaking awesome.
But like I said, it's taking that seat off because of the texture on it took a long time. Because if you look at the number of polygons in there, and in order to get that texture, I had to subdivide that quite a bit. If it were just a visual texture, that would be real easy. But this is going to be it has to be a physical texture. So I had to cut it out, and then in the cutting process, I screwed something up. So then I had to divide the bike seat in half and mirror it, and that stitching that back together took a long time. So, but there it is. That's where I'm at so far. And then after it comes off the printer, you'll put it together in two Aves, and then slide all the pieces in.
That is freaking cool, man.
So that's where I'm at.
Good evening.
Hey.
I was looking at the incredible Dan Catch Ghost Rider bike.
Yeah. He showed me a little picture of it, said he was hollowing it out.
Yeah.
We got Hang Solo here tonight, 62813, name withheld, Peg Zero Dad, yeah, Anthony Romo, what's up? Hey, Tony's in the house. We got Darth in the house. Party on, Darth. Bike is looking good, Cannon. And
thanks.
Hang Solo, the sound of freedom. Fire. Alrighty, and we got how to do a paint eyes. I actually have a tutorial like it's pinned like on the channel on painting eyes. I'm gonna be painting eyes here in a few minutes.
He's just gonna paint the letter I. Troll everybody.
Yep. How you figured it out?
I know. I like spoiling stuff. but not as much as Don.
What I like to do is do like for the iris, I go with a darker color than the iris needs to be, like one with a dark blue. I'm doing blue eyes. Then after that dries, I'll come in and do a lighter blue and keep the edge, the halo of that darker blue. Get my paint open. Get my old man eyes on here.
Got me another spinneret from Darko Customs.
What did you say about putting books in the chair?
No, I'll probably only need about 400 more of them for all the customs that I have planned.
As much as I can.
Probably have to mute myself quite a bit. My kids are here and noisy.
That's all right.
Bareback. I'm gonna rip the arms off of Baze Malvis.
That's nice. He probably deserved it. And then this is going to be a bottled city of Candor eventually.
Gotcha. Back to zoom level. I got these really fine tip brushes from Hobby Lobby, so I can do eyes.
Eyes can be a doozy.
That they can be. What brand brushes? I have no idea the brand. They're just in the hobby section with the model cars and paints. And they're this red handle, the reddish orange handles. But they've been some of the nicest brushes I've gotten for painting eyes. I even opened up several of them. I use the smallest one to do the eyes. And why does the music get so loud all of a sudden? Yeah, on sit down low.
Baze Malvis is being a jerk. He won't let me rip his arms off easily.
Well, hit him with some heat first. Put him under the pressure.
I don't even know who they what do you put now?
Said Baze Malbus is being a jerk. He won't let me rip his arms off easily. I'm taking the arms out of Baze Malbus. Actually, 2 of them. Because I'm working on a couple of them. Do some sculpting tonight on the one of the arms, or but 2 of the arms. I'll show you. But it's all part of the the Rick Decker Blade Runner custom that I'm doing for myself and Corey Casting Cave.
Yeah. Painting up one of Corey's heads right now. Okay. Base blue chip. Oh, we got Nico in the house. Can't see. Oh, was I doing something off? There's the base blue, dark blue. The fine tip brush. Oh, the Sound of Freedom movie. Yeah, that's, I don't want to see that. Is that Kryptonian symbols? Been bouncing around on my table forever. Been putting off painting them. I've finished painting them. I forgot some scuffs I'm taking care of for them flipping around.
Put some of this paper, this gold that we're not going to have anymore tucked away. Makes me just want to buy a bunch of Legends figures just so I could ensure that I'll have some more of this for dry brushing.
Well, we don't know for sure if we're going to. They said they're just giving us windows. They didn't say we're getting plastic windows back.
Yeah.
What
Might just be an open hole in the box.
Yep, that's what they do with Transformers.
Transformers.
Is that really what they do with Transformers?
Yep.
There were
How many-
so many broken transformers when
Oh,
that
man.
first.
Well, people
that first
steal the
happened.
heads off of them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like people would like, or like, I mean, ones that wouldn't even like normally like pop off or anything. They'd just get in there and rip the thing and just tear it apart. Wow, really? So now, like, some unexpected mom or dad is going to like go, oh hell yeah, finally got this one particular figure that little Jimmy's looking for, and get home and home dude doesn't have a head on him.
Yep. It's going to happen. It's difficult to watch how people are saying it is. It beat the Flea Bags movie. What are you talking about? No. I don't know. I'm off in the chat. I will continue painting. For the light blue, I'm using testicle blue from Citadel.
Testicle blue.
Blue balls.
Yep.
All right.
Harker, what are you working on this evening?
A little bit of everything, but right now I'm gonna let these cool down. That way I can sculpt on them. I gotta do some Mars attacks. I mean, some dribbling on this. Yeah, some. And this one's got a little face on it right here. But basically, it's two pairs of arms from Aves Malbus, and that'll go along with the recipe that Frederick's Figures came up with this thing, because him and Corey are really good friends, and so he told him what to do as far as like the recipe, but it's really I got most of it over the last I don't know, couple of months, just slowly. It is, if I can find it. There we go. It's the Mobius chess piece, or you could use the Kazim chess piece. Either one. If I don't get Mobius for a good price, then I'm just gonna do Kazim's. Although I just hate to lose out on being able to look at that really sweet shirt that Deckard has on in the majority of the movie. But it's Raiders of the Lost Ark Indiana Jones legs, so I had to get two pairs of those. I have to get two chess pieces, so I need a Mobius. And I think I have one Mobius already on the way, and Aves Malbus and McFarlane Constantine coats. So if you want a Constantine head sculpt, let me know.
Techless blue.
Got a couple of these guys. I bet you painted they might look okay. They're tiny on this McFarlane body.
Yeah, that's a tiny head.
So I mean, he's got kind of like a little smirk. I might as well just go ahead and send it to you, because you'll find something to do with it, Jared. Unless you want one too, I got enough for the whole class.
What? I missed what we were talking about.
Oh, this Constantine McFarlane Constantine head. It's tiny compared to this body, so it would actually fit 6-inch scale a lot better.
Well, that's where this Superman head is. That's a McFarlane head, which actually fits DC bodies. I mean,
You already have like a staple Constantine?
Actually, I got the Signature Series Constantine, I believe.
Which one is that? I might have to look it up. So you keep doing what you're doing, I'll look it up.
I got it sitting over here on my
document. All right then.
There we go. I got this one.
Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's nice. I like that coat. Smooth.
It's a DC Signature Series.
You didn't put any paint on that coat or anything? They actually painted it?
That's the way it comes.
Wouldn't it be nice if they still painted stuff like that? Be weird.
He's got a huge crotch, but
boy does have a crotch on him.
That's DCUC suited bodies, though. That's where they were.
Oh.
This is from the Signature Series metalweight figures.
All right, well, I'm going to send it to you anyway, so I yanked it off of there.
All right, appreciate it.
I got to find I looked for the glasses for Slaughter. I have about 3 other places I got to look, so I went through all my boxes and I didn't see them.
Name of Hell, that Name of the Blue from Citadel's got to be a joke. It's Techless Blue, but I'm just going to call it Testicle Blue. Harker Customs, you should check into Stella. Hey, Stella. I don't know what that is.
What?
You should check into a Stella. What is that? I don't know. Is that a figure? Stella?
No idea. I'm over here talking to myself.
SB injection for some things you have mentioned. Just a thought. It looks great.
So that'll end up being kind of like the coat. Yep, I'm not using soft goods for once. Surprising, huh?
I don't know what's up and down anymore.
Yeah, right? Like I was like, you know what? I don't have a lot of time to make these coats, and coats take me so long because I'm so particular. So I was like, okay, fine. I'm going to do it Frederick's way, and I'm just going to do the base coat on these. That way they don't paint rub. And I'm going to take everything to Corey and let him do their brushing. Well, of course, I got to do the sculpting. He could do the sculpting, but he also doesn't have a whole lot of time. But 2 days a week, I take off, for streaming. We'll take off. I take off half a day.
That's better.
I've been trying to sell stuff all week because my cat's really, really bad, like in a bad position. She's cutting herself up a lot with her claws on the daily and on the hourly, minutely, I don't know, quick. And,
all the time.
it's hurting herself really bad. She's losing a lot of blood. So, you know, I don't really have a whole bunch of money because, you know, I'm really the only one bringing in, like, we're still not quite back on our feet, you know, like, you know, my wife got a job, but we're still recouping.
It takes a long time to do after you've had a gap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to sell this big ass cape Batman. I didn't really want to sell all that much, but it is what it is. Move some stuff around up here because I ain't got no room.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of light blue again. Get my testicle blue out again.
She won't let herself heal until we solve the underlying issue of the skin problem. So until we get that sorted, I mean, we're kind of at the mercy of whatever Buzzy wants. If Buzzy decides that she wants to tear her face up, we've tried a cone. She slips a cone like you wouldn't believe. We put it on there too tight and she chokes. We put it on there just enough, she finds a way to slip the cone. In other words, she's a turd. Cute turd, but a turd.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I don't know what you've been eating to get such fuzzy turds.
I said buzzy turds. As in she's buzzing around because her name is Nat. Named after Black Widow, Natalia. And, but like with all of my cats, their names evolve. I can start calling them something completely different by the second or third month that I have them.
Darth was asking, is it a Mexico Batman?
Oh yeah, it's Supreme Night. I was just giving it a once over on the cape before I tell anybody, like on Instagram tonight, that I'm like selling her or something. Because it's been cooped up in a bag for a hot minute. I like it. It's a cool ass Batman. I just I like my cool ass cat more than I like this cool ass Batman. What head is that? Is that going to be a Duke?
This is the this one is the Commander Ryder's head from the Return of Marvel Legends. This is the shrunken version of that same head that Corey made that fits the Marvel Now cap.
But you're going for a better Duke head.
It does make a pretty good Duke head too, though. So does Dusty, without the face paint.
Oh, that's right. You have Dusty on yours, huh?
No, I actually don't have Dusty on mine right now. I was talking about if I can get it extra Dusty at a lower price.
Right, okay. I remember you saying something about it. That must have been it.
Of course, I'm holding off really too because they're going to be doing a retro card at Scarlet, or just another release of Scarlet on her in the classic costume because Glinda is on a Scarlet body.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, did that tier get unlocked?
Not yet, but they're going to make her.
Okay.
Well, they're going to make Scarlet no matter what because she.
Yeah. They don't have the tooling for her for that body done yet. Until it's unlocked, tooling doesn't even get it in hand.
Scarlet will get tooled no matter what. It's like the Cobra Commander. They said Cobra Commander will get a repaint release. The classic one that comes with the his tank.
Oh, that's good. I know that there's a good chance they're not doing the Raghead, which sucks.
Oh, their Raghead will not happen.
Sucks. But here, let me go grab mine.
It's gonna be tough to do the eyes on this head. It's so tiny. Come on, focus. Yeah, getting the pupils and highlights on this one's gonna be tough. The eyes are teeny tiny.
There's my Raghead.
Yep, I got one of those heads over here too.
This one, I had to trim mine. See, because I wanted one that went all the way around like this, real good.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to actually sand mine down heavily because everybody that got heads just like this, they sit up way too high. Like a human's head would not sit up as high as the Sculpt was done as. It was just, that bitch was up there.
Yeah. Yeah, good tier.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't even remember where I got this one. I liked it so much because it had like this kind of inward swoop, kind of like almost as if he had a wet rag on his head. Let's see. Might finally paint up the wristbands on Snake. Got in touch with my friend at Hard to Find Toys. He said he might have some gray Feliverse pants for me, so I can use those instead of trying to paint these right here.
Mm-hmm. That's a good thing about the Valorous figures. You can heat and pop them at the waist. Have you seen the Tim Drake Robin McFarlane figure has a pre-order? Yeah, with the 90s, the green and red color scheme. Yep,
They're estimating that thing is going to be a full inch taller than the new Batman coming out.
Well, they already released that figure once in red. The Tim Drake.
I thought they put different boots on it.
No, it's the exact same figure.
Oh, really?
They even had the sculpted sleeves for the green look, but they painted them red.
Maybe it was the other way around. When I saw the new Batman, they were saying he's going to be shorter than the Robin by like an inch. I don't know. One of those.
I'm going to try to get the Amazon exclusive 2-pack, the 89 Batmobile and Batman.
Some people are saying 6 a.m. So I don't know if it's 6 a.m.
There's been they're pulling it out of their ass because McFarlane's not said anything about the time. There's no links. Because it's going to be a crapshoot. They usually do their pre-orders at 1 o'clock.
On Amazon?
Yep.
In the afternoon or in the morning?
In the afternoon.
Like just Amazon in general or McFarlane?
When they do Marvel Legends, it's usually 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock?
1 p.m.
I wonder if that's a restriction by Amazon or Marvel or...
I don't expect it to go up at midnight tonight or anything.
Well, I'm going to try to find the link for it ASAP, and if I'm awake, I'll see what I can do. So I know you're 1-1, and it's complete horse crap that they're doing in an Amazon exclusive for this thing.
Yeah.
Considering how unbelievably hard it was to get your hands on the last one, where the reason where a lot of people got screwed was because of Amazon, including yourself.
Yep.
Here's what I don't like. They should have made it in black, matte black, like they did this time, the first time that they released it.
Are you channeling back?
The previous one?
Not intentionally. I just had a frog in my throat.
Oh, I just thought you were doing your Batman voice.
Oh. No, just a little bit of lung butter.
The from the pictures, it looks like a good Batman figure too.
Yeah, it does.
I want to get my hands on it. That way I can, see if I can put a cape on the damn thing.
Yeah, I'd like one too. I didn't like the redesign of the Batman suit for the Flash movie.
Yeah, I didn't
meh.
mind it so much, but I haven't also seen the movie. So
Well, just looking at the figure, it's got a weird collarbone piece.
that collarbone piece is very strange.
Bugs me.
It's not so bad on like the SHF where it was done properly. But the McFarlane figure has it's really, really bendable. So it kind of let's see, I have it here. Where are you at? There we go. Yeah, like this is like
Let me
it
switch over.
easily bends out of place.
Yeah, I just don't. All right, so to me, here's what's wrong with that. All right, assuming that that's some kind of piece of armor, right? Now, if I take my arm and I put it straight forward,
Ow!
yeah,
Ow, 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 ow.
I'm gonna stab myself on that thing.
I don't know. Everybody, I don't know. Everybody seems to like this, and I agree. This is pretty cool. This looks like an evolution of the 92. But I'm with you. This is.
The rest of it's fine. It's the collar thing that just.
I would like the belt to
fast.
be yellow and not black. That's, you know.
More classic Batman.
Yeah. But man, if you ever get this, for whatever reason they decided to give him this like pea green dry brush. Not even a dry brush, just like a slop brush on the legs. It's really bad. And of course he's got the side eye. Because of course he does.
Oh, of course.
That's what I just did on that Superman head.
I'll be right back.
Oh, is that what? Oh, that's what you're fixing right now. Side eye.
Yeah, it was looking this way. This will be looking straight ahead, if looking toward us before I fixed it. And those are little bitty eyeballs.
He's looking. He's looking at. He's with Lois and looking at Lana. Is what you're saying? Got all these figures I gotta sell. All of my.
He might be looking at his cousin from another universe.
And my Mafex Homelander, Mafex Butcher, like all this stuff I gotta try to find homes for to get a cat fixed. This one's apparently ridiculously expensive for some reason.
What is it?
Scarecrow? I thought maybe it's because of the Demon Batman parts or something, but those are cheap if you just buy them individually, so I don't think it's that. Stuff over here.
I saw Don got the new Iron Man.
Is that why he's not on? Because he's just enthusiastically playing with his Iron Man.
No, he said he'd be late. He got it yesterday.
All right, I'm back.
I'm not gonna be on, guys. I'm playing with Iron Man.
For this kind of stream, it's very justifiable. We don't have a lot of viewers tonight. Where's everybody at? Something going on?
It's nice outside.
No, yeah.
It's right after the 4th of July. Everybody's recovering.
It was nice and rainy over here. It was nice. Temperature dropped about 30 degrees. Not really, but that's what it felt like. Oh, and I did a mod on my Grimlock to give him bicep swivel.
Oh, cool.
Because before he could only like do this, and his arms would basically come out here, and you couldn't turn them at all. It was very weird. It was like you either do this or I don't know, reach up and touch his head because he had a headache. It didn't quite look right, but yeah. Apparently they sell a mod kit for this. This is what damaged the hell out of my fingers when I was pushing through this push pin to remove these so I could do the work on the bicep swivel.
I've gotten more injuries doing Transformer customization than I've gotten customizing action figures.
I could.
They're out to get you.
I'm definitely. I got my first injury from customizing a Transformer, and I found this little thing because I didn't get instructions when I bought this guy off of eBay. Apparently, you can lift this up and swap the eyes around. What?
To go from red to what?
Blue.
Cartoon
Yeah.
versus toy. The Takara Masterpiece does that.
That's so cool.
It's very cool to do it at that scale.
And it's all like included, so like all you gotta do is lift the head up, or just look at it. You ain't got no brain in there.
Well, he's a dinosaur. It's tiny.
But it's Grimlock. He's the smartest.
That doesn't mean it's still not tiny. I mean, we're talking relative.
Careful. All right. So here's a throwback or cape somebody wanted a bigger version of, so I'm gonna see if I can get it to work on this dude, because why not?
One thing I do is clean up the bottom of the eyes. After I get through painting the eyes, I go and take my warm flesh tone underneath and true up the shape. So you don't want your pupils to be fully visible around. You see people, you can see all their iris. I mean, no, that's my iris. If you can see someone's iris, you stay away from those people.
Because they're crazy.
Those people are nuts.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Or on something. Either way.
Yeah. Or both.
Typically, that's the way it goes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where did I put you?
So the warm flesh tone too works as like the bottom of the eyelid. The bottom.
Careful, it's copyrighted music.
I stopped in time. Those look pretty good.
Yeah, I think that song is so old that there's no possible way it could be copywritten still, but you never know.
What song was I doing?
Just the God, what is the name of that thing? It's one that they use on the ice cream trucks a lot. And then like there was some kind of thing where a bunch of like people were getting like a bunch of people that had like ice cream trucks were getting like cease and desist letters because of their of the music they were using.
I was thinking like do my balls hang low?
That's what I heard.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
that's like what did you hear? Can you tie them in a knot?
Still probably copyrighted now.
Do my balls hang low?
That's personal
No, I
question.
know it's ears hang low, but we always goofed it on it.
Is it ears hang low?
Yeah, I think it's ears hang low. It's the actual song, but who sung it that way?
Not me.
Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Whew. Man, either way, ears or balls. I don't know about that one.
Do they hang low?
I hope they don't hang low enough for that.
Give it time.
Brad, I'm not far behind you. Trust me, I have to adjust the water level on the toilet every, couple of years.
You don't like the dip?
Yeah, I'm not trying to go fishing.
I want to anybody watch this? What was it? The state or kids and was it? I think it was the state that had like a Louis, like I want to dip my balls in it. You'd carry around like little ping pong balls or golf balls or something in it, and he always like I want to dip my balls in it. It's Louis.
What was that from?
The state. Came on MTV. It's like a comedy sketch show.
Oh yeah. Well, I knew the when I dipped my balls in it part, but I didn't know where it was from. Didn't know if it was like an old SNL or Mad TV or what. Does it work? Yeah. Do I necessarily like how it's working? No. Because it's making them pop up on the sides. Wouldn't be bad if I was able if you glued it down right here, it'd look better. guess it doesn't look so bad when I got the arms on it, though. Actually, it kind of evens it out. Let's see.
Tester's wood works great for blonde hair.
Oh yeah, let me order some of that real quick. Womp womp.
Yeah. It's kind of impossible to get now.
Dumb. It's dumb.
Yes. Yes, very. The only thing left is the little hobby kits in the square bottles.
Now, are they the same thing?
It is testers.
Are they old?
They are acrylic. They kept those kits coming both in enamel and acrylic, so you got to
do they still manufacture that?
So far, I think they do.
Really?
They just shut down the Model Masters, and they kept.
Well, now this actually looks pretty good. I would like it if these sat down more.
Which I need to get one of those kits too, so I can get that gray, so I can finish up the sod over there. So I don't want to try to mix up a gray to match. Gray is very hard to match.
Jared, got somebody in the comments for you.
Oh, got family in the house. Got my sister. Hello. And we got. Hold on, I gotta scroll to it.
Family, 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 family.
And this view, for some reason, it doesn't zoom in. The camera don't zoom in.
Oh, the sideway view.
The Longitude doesn't zoom in when I'm this angle.
Really? Mine does.
Not as much. It zooms in closer, more if you're like in the this view.
Oh yeah, it definitely does zoom in more like that. Quite a bit, actually.
You go here.
Hey, I'm just talking to myself over here. Is that because it cuts off the sides?
I don't know.
Fills the space with the camera view.
It could be.
I keep muting myself because I have a very chatty young child in the room playing Xbox.
That's all right. It happens.
He's having a good old time. Just talks a lot.
I'm thinking about putting that head on my Punisher custom.
Oh, that would make a really good Punisher head.
It's got the 5 o'clock shadow, redid the eyes, and
oh, you don't want to like take a Dremel and just like take big chunks out of the top of his head like the writer's Punisher has. Oh God, it just I can't help but stare at that every single time that I see that figure. Can't even see any other part of the figure. Like, oh wow, that's a really cool shirt, but look at that freaking head. Oh man, if you look up Marvel Legends writer's Punisher, you can see how crazy of a receding hairline it has. I know it's supposed to be based on somebody's artwork, but it does not translate well to me. Yeah. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. sculpt in a little bit of hair for him. Just a little bit of hair right there, and right on the other side. Just go ahead and sculpt in a little bit.
That's all right.
Go ahead and fix them.
Just draw it on with a Sharpie.
Yeah, get the Sharpie. Anything's better.
Yeah.
Sharpie. Little,
That's why they give him a helmet for you.
yeah, that's why
Just
they gave him
cover
the
it up.
helmet, because they went, oh man, what have we done? Give him the helmet.
Now, I have seen people put a hairpiece on this and use his head for Conan, which the facial features does work for Conan.
It's always when you put like a good cape on something that it really just transforms it. Like,
I wonder what a Punisher cape would look like. Also, I don't think he would wear a cape.
no. I don't think you could probably force him to wear a cape.
In the Ultimates, they did make him be Captain America for a while.
Captain
Yeah,
America.
fine. I
cape.
mean, that Captain America that's his dude. He's a huge Cap fan.
I don't know if he is in the Ultimate Universe.
The Ultimates, yeah, that's true.
Of course, the Ultimate Cap kills people too, so.
Yeah,
that would make sense if he did, because he's a soldier.
Yep, it makes much more sense. They try to base them even more realistic, not just going around punching people in World War II.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Plus, the Ultimate Cap actually, it's where they got the basis for like the MCU Captain America, because he has super strength. He's like in the 2 to 4 ton weight class or something like that. 616 Cap don't have super strength.
What?
He has peak human strength.
Yeah, peak physical, plus what is hyperkinetics?
He's got about unlimited stamina though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he doesn't. His body doesn't have lactic acid buildup.
Yeah. When he has a super soldier formula, because every now and then they take it away from him.
You know what? You're not gonna have it today. Dang it!
Because
No supplements.
well, he did have basically like the war on drugs things too. They had him like swear off the purge system of the super soldier formula, because it's artificial enhancements through drugs. It's like, I think it's all right to have Captain America to be a super soldier.
Yeah, was that plot hatched by one of the AIM or something? Hydra?
Even worse, probably Fox Kids. So they couldn't. Spider-Man couldn't punch people in his cartoon.
I remember that.
And when they brought Beast Wars over, they had to like edit it a lot, because they're one of the reasons too. Their hands were tied so much with beast machines. They couldn't have guns, so that's why they went with the all weird techno-organic hippie stuff. Plus, all the writers that work for, they fired all the writers that worked for Beast Machines and Beast Wars, and brought in new people who actually hated the fan base. So it's not a new thing. Have idiots that don't know anything about the material come in, like start writing them, taking over, and hating you because you're fans. It started early.
I wonder if they hate them because they get criticism for not paying attention to the stories that came before.
That's a big part of it. They and some of it's they're told not to by the higher ups, but some of them they enjoy it.
I wonder if part of that's also copyright stuff, you think?
Well, Beast Wars though it wasn't. It was just the show. It's the Beast Machines was supposed to be a continuation, and Hasbro owns all their own material. So, I can't say that. Marvel Comics does own some characters related to the Transformers that were created, if they were published in Marvel Comics before they were like introduced somewhere else, like the toys or something like that, then Marvel owns those characters. Like a lot of the human characters from the Marvel Transformers comics, Marvel owns those. Like the superhero, the super characters they introduced in the Transformers, like Circuit Breaker and a few others, those are all owned by Marvel. Emilio Lopez, Harker Customs, is that a cool Cobra Commander head that you had on the Cobra figure?
Oh. Yeah, this one. I have the slightest idea where I got it from, though. Somewhere on eBay.
That's a different sculpt than the one I got.
Just the focus. Yeah.
Very nice.
Got a little ding on it. Fell off my shelf.
Yeah. The Joe's foiled his plans again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. I don't know. Someone on eBay. I searched Raghead Cobra Commander, and I was like, maybe this isn't the right term, sir.
Yeah, I was going to say that's probably not a good term to search for.
I'm on some list now.
Yeah.
There's probably a number of countries I'm no longer allowed to fly into.
Proper term would be hooded Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
That sounds more
We
accurate.
called him Raghead Cobra Commander for the longest time.
We'll have when I get the new Commander Rogers, he will not be wanting to speak to the manager. That's some of that stuff they approve. It's like, how did this get by? It looks like nothing like any other Captain America head they've released. You already have digital sculpts. You can just take one of those and modify it. They could have used the one from the anniversary cap and the 28-year one and just give a new hairpiece.
Yeah, it's not difficult to do if you set it up properly.
The hairpiece is separate on that cap.
Do you hear my cat?
Yeah.
It's a cat making those noises. Good Lord.
That was much better. I like it. I like it a lot. There we go. I got cap all light.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
And put the lid on this bottle of white paint before I drop one of these heads in there.
Would be rotten.
Get the smaller head. That one's done. Yeah, the Emilio Lopez, like that new cap head, is horrible.
Is that from that you're talking about from
the Commander Rogers one with the Karen Rogers?
Yeah, is that from the Amadeus Cho Build-A-Figure wave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
wave is kind of weak, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, the really the photon is the only one that's kind of a draw wave. I'll get the Commander Rogers and just so I can kind of get an upgrade because it replaced the old Shield Agent body one. That thing needs retired.
Yeah.
They've already retired it, but needs retired off my shelf. It's a miracle they retired it because they hardly ever retire anything. I got the reason I went ow. It's like I got 4 vaccines yesterday from getting old and getting diabetes. Like, oh, you're susceptible to other stuff now. I was like, okay. So, tetanus, pneumonia, and a couple other ones. Not the
mumps, rubella.
I've had those a long time ago, but the tetanus one's one you're supposed to renew when you get older.
Your titer, is that what they call it?
Yeah. They said, "We'll give you. You want Space Mountain and come back a couple times, or you want to do it today? Let's get it over with." So we'll do 2 in each arm. So the arms are a little sore today.
And jabbing a bunch of needles into them and injecting them with odd stuff will do that.
Plus, that nurse is not very gentle either. Just jab it right in my arm. I was like, yeah, there you go. She asked me what brings you here today. I had an appointment. I don't know. you set me up an appointment. I've seen you too much. I don't know. Follow up, maybe? Part of that paint match for the skin tones is kind of like a magical blend. I got the custom skin tone blend with my testers. I love this stuff. And that's all I got. No, all I got. I don't have much left of it. So,
have you decided what you're going to use next when you run out of it?
No.
Is it time to quit and hang up your customizing hat, or
I just have to do all Hulks and weird color skin people.
Do a bunch of robots.
Yeah. Well, I got these 2 bottles of warm left. I think I got 2 bottles of light tint, and I use yellow and a little bit. Sometimes I add a little bit of leather brown to it, and I got a bottle of that. But this mix, it takes a little bit to get mixed just right, but it dries so smooth when you put it on.
Somebody I worked a deal out with in China for some capes. He painted a couple heads up for me. This one, okay. It's all right. It's very well done, but he gave her no eye makeup at all. The eyes are sensational, but here, let me.
Hello.
Good morning.
Turn this down or away or some kind of magic.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, those are well painted. Just like I said, no eye makeup.
No eye makeup. She actually has a lot more. She has more shading on her than that. And
Yeah.
her hair looks far more ginger in person, which it shouldn't. But
The
so
light-
I'm gonna have to repaint the hair and do a wash in it to make it look, proper.
You just do some pastels on, like give her some makeup.
He's actually done a little pastel work on it, and already, and it just didn't really pick up because my light is so ridiculous.
How are you doing, sir? Yeah.
Yeah, I was just starting to cook dinner when I sent you the message.
What'd you make us?
Salad.
Salad.
Oh.
You're not cooking. You said cooking.
I had to slice vegetables and lettuce, and
That ain't cooking. That's
I had
gathering.
to prep a salad.
That's, if anything, that's like yard work.
That's disappointing. Oh. I was in there playing around with the chamber upper torso. I was cutting out around the chest to make the arms have better range of motion. This side hasn't done anything. That's as far as it goes up. Clearance this side, and it goes up that far now.
Oh, dang.
And you bring the arms forward and go backwards. That's as far as it goes. Now that one goes that way.
The Chinese poster tack. It's more caustic than regular poster tack up here. Sticks better. Like paint.
Cross arm is improved as well. Emilio Lopez, do you guys know how to remove Hasbro real paint? I swear nothing works on it.
Yeah, do you know?
Winsor Newton.
Winsor Newton's a lot safer, but if you really just got a pesky bitch, this will definitely do the job.
It does the job because it's taking the plastic off.
Sometimes when you use like the Winsor Newton too, it is hard for it to take the vector paints off. I find and get some some wet sanding paper, some 2000 grit sandpaper, and wet sand over top first. Break that first layer of plastic paint. I mean, and especially when you're stripping off hard plastic, have you some water to dip your parts into, because you don't want to leave the stuff on too long. Same with the other stuff. It'll start eating the plastic. Use the water to counterbalance it. And I will be back momentarily. You guys don't get me kicked off YouTube.
We'll try.
Like mid-sentence. He wasn't fucking around. He was like, I'm gone, guys.
Sometimes you gotta go do stuff. All right, I'm gonna set Candor aside for a minute, and I'm gonna set these Danny Ketch parts up for printing.
What do you
A couple
use? What do you use for a bottle opener if you don't have a bottle opener?
side of a table, your teeth, pocket knife. Pair of pliers.
You just cram it up in the behind it.
Your saber.
My wife isn't up here to do that.
And get out your sword and hack the whole top of the bottle off.
This was very expensive. I don't want to spill a drop.
What is it that you have that is so expensive?
2021 Eclipse Barrel Aged Imperial Stout. Old Trestle Single Malt Barrel.
That sounds
1 pint.
too fancy to drink.
I don't. They opened this beer store right next to the liquor store, and I went in there and said, "What do you recommend?" And he's like, "Anything off this shelf." And I was like, "All right." I should have looked better. It's probably the most expensive things in the store.
I also know that you don't know how to do it. You're
Oh, look at that. Somebody got some skeletons.
Really now?
Yeah, they got a red one and a blue one there. I thought they were broke when I got them in the bag because they were
Yeah.
broke completely in half. I was like, "Holy shit! What'd that post office do?"
Toss it on the porch and stomped on it a couple times.
That would be my mailman that does that.
Oh, jeez.
Whenever I buy 3D printed parts or anything like that from anybody, I'm like, do not send these in a bag. Don't do it. It's got to be a box. I don't care. Tape them down inside the box. Do something. Make sure they're not rattling around because he's going to try to like put a fist through it or something.
Is it going to be a box of cannons?
It'll be a foot up the dude's ass, and not in a nice way.
Is there a nice way to do that? I don't think there is.
Well, there is now, and it's on OnlyFans. I don't look.
I heard that if you put fragile on boxes, that basically adding a kick me sign to it.
I caught somehow the
That's not what that means.
so I would be able to catch myself. Did it again. No.
Doesn't look right.
Yeah, I sent my stuff to Don, and he decided to keep the box he was sending to me.
That doesn't look proportionally correct. What are you doing to me, Cheeto Box?
Imagine a ton of squares.
Oh, a couple of these things on here. First, we'll try the
You get it.
Cobra one.
And they're like that.
Oh yeah, that's not too bad.
Or if it says serve in a glass, enjoy it 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Let me go get a glass of right back.
For some reason, there's like an unlucky part of the thing and a lucky part of the thing. You know what I mean?
Well, it's too big to fit on there that way.
Oh, you're setting up the print bed, right? Or what is it?
Yeah, for the handlebars and the yeah, I want to print it. I'm gonna get a test print out on some of these parts so that I can have them in hand to compare against the figure in case I need to rescale something.
Well, that shit is black.
No one you're like unsure which one.
Stout, huh?
Black is the void where my soul is, I suppose.
That's how I feel right now. Yeah. Like, oh my gosh, I caught myself. That is the best look ever.
Smells like
This is my
licorice.
Okay.
Look who's back.
How well it is.
Back again.
The wheel, maybe not so
Look
much.
who's back.
But like,
Look at what I got.
I just landed on the blocking.
Ooh, nice.
I got one of those people.
Nice.
Look what I got.
Oh,
Beer.
Well, I mean, yes, but I don't know what it's about. Do you really want to call it a beer? It's an orc.
Oh, nice.
He decided to keep mine, my box that he was going to send me.
I've already sent it to you, man. I just didn't tell you the shipping number. It's in my wallet. I could go get it.
I don't want it.
Really want it in.
I'm good. Trust me, I'm going to get an alert that something's coming here, and probably tomorrow.
Harker, did you send me something?
No, not yet.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, Snake Eyes and Cape to make that for the Batman thing.
Oh.
Sorry if you haven't
Oh,
seen
yeah.
it yet.
I was going to. Wait, you said you were going to buy another one to tinker around with, but I said no. Let me just go ahead and chop mine up.
No, I thought you were going to send it to me so I could refit the thing over the top of it.
Oh.
Or the
Okay.
cape or something.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Because I can't
Yeah.
fit the thing over the top of the cape without having the cape.
Right. That makes a lot more sense now. Yeah. Because I needed one, but I turns out I had that one. That's what I was thinking.
Do I care that the underside of the bike seat isn't exactly right? It's not perfect.
I
Probably.
don't care.
You probably do.
You sound like you do.
All right, well, I'm going to print this since it's just for scale. And then I'll go fix the back of the bike seat. I mean, you're not ever... You're never going to see it.
But
Wait,
you're
wait.
going to know about it.
I'll know that it's there.
For the bike.
Huh?
It's
There's-
the bottom of the seat.
There's
or
the seat, right?
Then no. Do
Look right
not
there. See
recenter
that?
that
Look,
damn thing.
look. It's got all this nastiness going on here.
If anything, hollow that out more.
Well, I'll do that part out there.
Is there any way, shape, or form that we could ever see that?
See what?
That see
Exactly.
Yeah, when you take it off to change the batteries on the LEDs, if you put LEDs in it, you'll see it.
Then definitely don't.
My
Instead,
wife was making fun of the blockhead here.
it is pretty great. Yeah.
The blockhead. Oh, that guy.
Hmm.
He does have a very square head.
Where?
How do you like it so far?
I love this guy. I haven't even opened the other ones.
Oh, Skellies?
I
They're
really
they're the
debated
storm
where-
skellies, right?
Yeah, Storm. So that they're gonna be a little bigger than like Legends.
Yeah, they go over on the skelly shelf.
Yeah. I figure you got a full on shelf for it anyway.
How thick does this seat need to be?
Good Lord. Freaking cats are tearing ass. Must have left out my crack.
They did a wonderful job painting his eyeball.
Giving us a full review on it right now, and he's muted. probably getting a thorough review on that shipwreck.
Oh no, I wasn't saying a word. I was just sitting there
Oh,
moaning like I was sitting there moaning how bad the paint is.
oh, is it
The
bad?
moaning.
What's bad?
Hardly they put one coat of blue on it so you can see skin tones coming through, and then
I thought the
soon as
song
you-
went, "Who's bad?"
as soon as you move the arms, you got flesh tones in the swivels.
Is it? Does it have cover girl disease where the
No,
arms
the arms are good. They stick on there good, but there's no. But you can see the flesh coming through the blue throughout the arm.
Oh, that sucks.
The hair, you see overspray into the hair, and you got brown coming through on the cap, and it's molded in brown.
You picked him up already?
Yeah, Amazon shipped it to me.
The
beard is not, the brown does not go to the edges of the sculpt. So you got, you want focus? Focus. I want the thread, like manual focus. Usually when
I gave up. I just manual focus every time now.
So I threatened it manual focus, and it focus. I didn't touch it yet. So it would see how the sculpt don't even, we can go to the sculpt.
Oh man!
And the eyebrows are peanut. The eyebrows go past the sculpt. That one don't go to the edge of the sculpt.
Is the go to the other side? Is like the hat bleeding over the other side on the hair?
Oh yeah. The hat. The
Oh
white
my
bleeding over.
god! What the hell? Oh man! So the further we get away from the big fire, the worse the QC is getting.
You got
That's a weird thing.
see down here. You got the flesh, the blue going on to the flesh tone on the bicep. Been great if it went this way. Then it would cover the flesh tone.
Ah,
And there's a digital light, trying to do like the blue jean texture on here, a digital print. But it's so on the camera it looks more blown out than what it actually is. In person you can barely see it.
huh?
Well, they got this digital. They got a chest hair though.
I also have chest hair.
Huh.
So what happened with the eyebrow here? It was not aligned. So they missed the sculpt there, and it went off over here. So it was actually missed.
Are his eyes lined up properly?
Let me get my eyeballs on here. Well, I just zoom in right this way. Come on.
Oh, look, I'm good.
Come on. Don't make me do it. I want to get manual focus.
They're off a little bit. Enough to where that would throw that eyebrow off, I think.
Of course, he's got his lipstick on too.
Oh man. And that looks
Can't have a Friday night without it.
In the Navy.
Oh man. He truly is a village person.
So, do I review it now? Or do I review it, then fix it, or I fix it now and mention it in the review that I fixed it?
Review it now, fix it, and then at the end of it, show the finish.
Before and after.
Yeah.
Take a couple of pictures.
Now, my OCDs want me to fix it now. It's like it's hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just
Well,
take a couple of
Well, if
pictures.
you have the OCD, all you have to do is put it behind something so that you can't actively see it,
No,
and you'll forget about it.
that's
Oh, no,
ADD.
That'll eat at your soul. Because then it's behind something. And
It's wrong. All right. Well,
does that not hold on very well?
Oh, it's all right.
Okay. Did you check out your rock and roll yet to see if it was messed up?
I didn't get him.
Oh, okay.
He's not shipped yet.
All right. Let me look.
I'm sitting here like trying to figure out to mix the custom mix I have to do for that shirt.
I take a couple of pictures real quick.
Well, I'm not going to touch it tonight.
Oh,
I'll do the review in the morning, and he's end up going to get like a lot of repaint.
Right.
Now, if you don't mind,
the figure does have is a ridiculous lack of any kind of paint on it, except for the head and the tattoos. Oh, I guess this Wolfie. And I guess the middle of these the bullet straps. But everything else looks okay. Oh, he's got some spotty gold on the bullets on the band. It looks like his eyes are really close together, but I think it's just the sculpt. So you went with the belt after all on the modern, huh?
yep.
Nah. Telling you. But then again, if the cape has red interior, then you definitely made the right choice.
Yeah, the cape will have red interior.
Yeah, so
Are we talking about me now?
Oh, it's my buddy, old pal, my friend.
yes, we're talking about you in one way.
Well, I don't know what's going on.
Since he's making the cape, and I'm saying that I was anti belt on his modern figure, but since it's going to have a cape and it's going to have a red interior, then the belt is better, because then the graphic on the chest of his figure would just get lost in that cape without, like the belt and everything.
I'm going to preemptively make 2 of these handlebars because I feel like I'm going to snap a pair pulling them off. And same with those.
Even with the tenacious stuff?
Well, I mean, these are just test prints, so I probably won't be very gentle with it.
Oh.
And if they turn out good, then I can just keep them. And adding more to the build plate doesn't increase the amount of time that it takes. It's only the layer height that increases the amount of time that it takes to print on the resin printers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that does make sense. One day I'll get to use mine.
Because what happens is that, see how this has layers heights over here on the right hand side, the slider here? That's how many layers this is.
Yeah,
so that's 584 layers. Well,
just like a FDM printer.
Yeah, except instead of doing it a line at a time, it does an entire layer at a time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly interesting. Right. He said the Winsor Newton doesn't work on the photo reel on the G.I. Joe classified faces.
Really?
I find that hard to believe.
Oh.
I don't want to find out.
If I had a classified figure, I would.
If I had one that was fodder, I would check.
Cat Studios in the house. Hey, Steven. Let's see.
I don't think I have any figures with photoreal fake stuff on it.
All of your Iron Man have photoreal underneath the mask. You just can't see it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how the screw turns out. If you can even tell if it's a screw. I guess we'll find out. It'd also be interesting to see how the texture on that seat turns out, because that's the first time I've attempted that.
So you're saying if that if it doesn't print the screw, you'll be screwed from all the work that you put into making the screw?
No,
No? Okay.
I won't be screwed.
Okay.
Because there won't be one. All right. Let me go get the USB. I'll be right back.
I ain't gonna let you do anything. Sit back down, boy.
Oh, shit. Try this back now.
Sit your ass back now.
So what they would one of the cop speak things in the academy, you learned real quick that it's not get your ass in the car. Get your ass in the car. It's, don't hit your head, don't clonk.
that's what it is. Don't eat your head, Conk. Good job.
I told you not to watch your head. God. I'm bleeding. That's on you, man. That's messed up. That's all. I've only seen that happen like 5 or 6 times.
You must not have been on the road very long.
No, definitely not. They hated me on patrol, dude. Are you kidding me? Had way too many conflicting views with people. You know, like treat people like people.
Yeah, you know, they do have a problem with treating people like people.
So when do you think McFarlane will put the pre-order up tomorrow?
Pre-order for what?
The Batmobile.
Oh. Oh. I thought you had something interesting and exciting.
89 Batmobile and Batman 2-pack. They're actually making an 89 Batman.
Look, man, you can not like Batman, but draw the line at Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton Batman's different.
Yeah. He don't exist in like a universe with superheroes. He is Batman, and he's Batman.
Look. The best Batman movie is Batman Returns.
It's a good one.
But to say that I have no interest in that shit would be an understatement. We're underselling the statement.
Well, at least that you'll get to see Robert Downey Jr. Be Iron Man again.
At least, at a minimum, Tony Stark.
Oh no, it's RDJ. They already got photos of him in the old prototype armor, the silver armor, on set.
What's this for?
Armor Wars, I imagine? Or the new Captain America movie?
One of them. I don't know. I just saw it at in an article, clicked on it, read a bunch of stuff, and went, "Oh, it's actually legit."
The thing more interesting is they showed set pictures where they're filming Deadpool 3.
Oh, really?
Yep. Ryan in the suit.
Of what?
Ryan was in the suit.
What? Damn! Wonder if they worked something out outside of Guild with the writers then.
I think the script was already done.
Oh, really?
Yeah, That's what I understood, was the script was already done, and that he just had to promise not to ad lib on set. That's what I was told
Oh, well, that's
by the
gonna,
internet.
That's gonna ruin all kinds of good jokes.
Yeah.
You know, most of his movies are like they shoot like every scene several times and take the best take. Film ad libbing.
Yeah, of him. Yeah, and he's gonna probably do it anyway.
He
honest here.
promised. He
Yeah,
promised.
he promised. Ryan Reynolds promised. I'm sure at some point in time he promised someone he wasn't going to sell Mint Mobile for like $1 billion as well.
And he promised not to leak the test footage for Deadpool 1.
Yeah.
Best decision he ever made.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. Not appropriate for children.
Couldn't remove Falcon's Edwards Robertson's lip paint. I do that all the time. I remove with Winsor Newton. I remove the paint deco on the mouths a lot.
Huh.
So I don't know what's going on, because that's one of the first things I do. Is like when I get G.I. Joes anymore, take the lipstick off of them.
Take the lipstick off that pig.
Yeah.
Grandpa Sayings point 4.
I do it with like most of the Marvel Legends too. Because I don't know who's approving giving male characters lipstick. They need to stop it.
Well, I mean, they can as long as they do it right. I mean, you're supposed to have some color to your lips usually.
Well, I don't care. That's not what I'm saying. You need to quit giving them lipstick, not lip color.
Lipstick.
See, like Hercules is done right. He actually has lip color, and it's just a shade darker than the rest of the skin. That's what it's supposed to be. You ain't supposed to have like ruby or red lips.
I don't know what you're talking about. I got ruby red lips. Very luscious indeed.
Mwah.
Mwah.
When I do lips, I just take some of the skin color I'm using and mix in a little bit of Bugman's Glow, and then that's all the color I'm going to need to add on there. I might have to like, okay, that's too light, and then add a little bit more Bugman's Glow until it looks right, because that color isn't exactly pink.
Oh, here's the.
It is on the printer.
Oh snap!
I'm with the promises.
His
It's on
lip
the printer.
is the warm flesh tone they use for this shading. It's been blown out by the lights, of course. But
Yeah, but I can see it still though, and that means, you know, since it's not getting blown out,
there you go.
No, it's good.
Perfect.
If anybody wants to, donate $1,600 to me,
God.
there's a 3-foot Optimus Prime that would look good in my action figure room.
If anybody wants to donate about $650 to $700-ish to me, I would like to take my cat to the vet and get everything fixed.
Probably a more noble cause.
I've been trying to get the $100 to get that Iron Man, but that didn't materialize. So sad day for Don Sawyer.
Well, it's easy to mention there. Like when the chest armor for Heart Case, it's 2.5 inches wide, and about 1.5 inches deep. This distance here is just fuzz over 1.5 inches. This is 2.5 width.
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yeah. or before the stream, you were talking about making, and he's got like little ridged areas on the side. I'll send you pictures.
All right, sounds good.
Be cool to have a actually sharp printed set of armor in the new gold. Gold. Now,
So who's this guy look like?
hold on. Solo layout.
He looks like Blur.
It looks a little bit like Bruce Willis.
From that Christmas movie Die Hard.
Who's that guy look like?
Fuzzy.
The game sprite.
A little bit like Bruce Willis from that Die Hard. Just everything.
He's blurry.
Yeah. It looks familiar, but I can't tell you who.
The most interesting man from those beer commercials, the Dos Equis ones.
It could be. It's a young version of him. It's a young version of the most interesting man in the world.
Oh,
Mandarin? It's super blurry. I can't see.
I know. I'm trying to get the.
The corpse of Burt Reynolds.
Sector 2813 is guessing Pedro Pascal. It's so blurry, we can't make it out. It's your camera's focusing on like Robin and your thread over there. You kind of need like a piece of cardboard or something. It's still not focusing.
You're gonna have to get like a blank piece of cardboard with just enough room for you to hold something and put it like through a little opening in the damn cardboard.
Yeah, get a little closer. Down a little bit. Stop. And it's still not wanting to focus.
Do the hokey pokey. Turn yourself around.
Now zoom in all the way, then back out. I actually was saying, like, while you had it blocked off like that, take it straight to the lens, then back up. Well, you still need the cardboard, though.
Didn't have cardboard.
Okay. Now back up a little bit. See if it's focused now.
We are well versed in our technology. Back the face
Back
up.
the head up a little bit more. Yeah.
A little bit more. A little bit more. It's not going to focus.
It will not focus for you, dude.
It does
It's
not.
not.
Who are we supposed to think it looks like?
I don't know. Well, I got. If we agree on this one, I got one more.
I don't know.
Nico
I guess
said he's
that means
back.
we agree.
Nico's back. He said, "Is that shipwreck?" I got shipwreck. And it does kind of look like a. I'm not crazy about the head sculpt on the shipwreck. It looks weird.
Yeah, it looks like
pinched.
way too young, doesn't it?
No, it looks like it's pinched or something. His head actually looks malnourished, like it's somebody that's malnourished. Because his cheekbones are out too far, his cheeks are sunk in too much.
I get male model vibes off of it.
It's Zoolander with a beard.
He's doing the blue steel.
Yep.
mean, I saw it a lot better right there. But I still have no idea who that looks like.
Who was it supposed to look like?
What?
How do you have a head cast? You don't know who it is.
That's a long story.
Well, that's a really good shot right there. I can actually see it now.
Oh, it's focused.
It looks less like dead Burt Reynolds, I guess.
Hold on. I got.
Happening in the background. Something.
It looks Latino.
You don't have Roblox?
It looks more like the most interesting man than dead Burt Reynolds now.
Don't you have cats?
What about the guy that was in Death Wish?
No, we are not playing the
Charles Bronson? No, I don't.
Yeah.
It has,
Say,
I don't know.
We got Charles Bronson head with the Iron Man, the 20th anniversary Iron Man.
This is true.
I don't want to.
That's the only reason I bought that Iron Man.
All right, what about this guy?
Absolutely not.
That looks like Chris Pratt. That's Chris Pratt.
That's Pratt.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
No.
Yeah, that's Chris Pratt.
These are very old. I've had these for years and years and years.
I don't know who that guy is. If he's supposed to be somebody famous, I'd say.
Man, I don't know. They were just random ass toys that I got for clothing.
I don't know who that guy is either.
But it looks like he'd be really good in a Christmas movie.
If only.
I couldn't help it.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, he's got them high cheekbones, and it's making it very gaunt. So, what's a good face for Shipwreck? What's a good head for Shipwreck? Because that ain't it.
There's some people doing models of the head already because there's a lot of people
really?
just the head.
Because that one is so undesirable already.
Yep. Ramen Toys is doing a Falcon head.
Oh, nice.
I got the shipping on my He-Man heads. Well, I got payment on there. I don't know if they're shipped yet or not. I haven't checked.
I still haven't got my Cosmic Legion stuff, and it seems like everybody has their stuff. And then I heard from Jeremy Gerard told somebody else within like the Cabal group, and they screenshotted it to me and said that they were missing more than half of their stuff. And if you haven't got it a tracking order by now, you probably are going to have to wait for upwards of 6 weeks.
In the chat, we got Ricardo Montalban for that head. Nico in the Navy. It's the Blue Sea for him. Shipwreck looks like a James Brolin. A little bit, yes. That's Chris Pratt, Bruce Willis. Something Wong. Hello, family. We got the family in the house.
Family, 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 family.
And Die Hard 1, Bruce Willis. We still had hair.
Bruce Willis had hair?
At one time.
You guys remember Red?
Oh, yeah. I remember Red. I got Winsor Newton on my paintbrush. I'm just rubbing it on.
You guys can't hear me at all.
I'm not over here.
Muted. From what I understand, the Cosmic Legion stuff ships out they ship out the stuff to people who ordered full waves first. So if you didn't order the full entire wave, then you won't get yours yet.
One of my local friends has got he ordered part of a wave and then an all-in and another part of a wave, and then he ordered his brother ordered part of a wave. They have all of theirs, everything.
I ordered some of the Cosmic Legions and I haven't got my stuff yet. So.
I'm stuck in the room.
Man, I didn't order any of it.
6 weeks.
Did I
Man,
miss out?
I've already sold this slog figure to that guy that bought all that stuff. He wants another slog for a custom. And I'm like, yeah, I need the damn money.
Do they have any skeletons in that line?
Sort of.
Yeah, you should kind of go check on their current wave. I think it's got several
Okay, fine.
skeletal warriors in
And
there.
Cosmic or Mythic Legions?
Oh shit! When did that pre-order end on that shit?
Um,
I'm muting y'all though.
today?
Okay, send me a message. What
Was it-
2813 said Bruce Willis had hair, mood lining, and Seagram's commercials. I forgot he did Seagram's commercials.
I can probably swish cheese the heck out of the inside of this and be all right.
You say squish the cheese?
Swish cheese the heck out of it. Punch a bunch
That's right.
of holes in it so that it doesn't have any uncured resin left on the inside of it.
Yeah.
Because I hollowed it out. The walls will be 2.5 millimeters thick, which should be plenty.
I heard squish the cheese at first too. Then I realized it's a Swiss cheese.
Look, I like cheese. Much as the next guy. Probably more than the next guy.
Depends on what the next guy's lacking.
Garrett, you know, is this your Zartan scarf?
So I'm gonna step to my computer. I can still hear you guys, but I gotta see about that Mystic Legion thing.
I think it is our 10 scarf. I'm not 100% positive though.
I'll paint this like a darker green and put it on because that works really good in between the harnesses, harnai. So for Stalker, so you can still have kind of a scarf look, and it kind of breaks up, you know, it not having any kind of I don't know, anything right there. So it kind of looks. I think I like that one. Just got to paint it. Work on that too.
Just to get paint on where the hair is supposed to go, it really helps a lot.
Really?
Amazing.
Huh. I'll have to try that.
That's crazy talk.
Where's the rest of the sneeze? What happened?
Yeah, I'm waiting. I was waiting for it. And,
I muted
it
myself.
didn't happen. So
Muted myself so you guys didn't have to hear it. Okay, so when you print these things, you don't want too much surface area on your print bed at a time because that's more likely to detach the print from your print bed.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
So now that I punched a bunch of holes in it to make sure that any interior resin was able to leak out and to reduce the amount of resin it uses overall. Now I'm looking at the layers to see if at any point in time it looks like it's going to be too much for the printer to pull off the print bed.
Any new on the Daddy Mac Warcraft line news? I think they're going to be statues.
Oh, the WoW stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, so far it's all statues.
Big news is the 89 reissue. The gold label 89 Batmobile 2-pack. Unfortunately, it's going to be a Amazon exclusive.
Looks real dumb. It's like the man is allergic to money and only wants to make Batman and peg warmers.
Yeah.
But when there's something like this that people really want, and it's Batman, and you're, oh man, you know what? I'm gonna have to go ahead and go with option C. None of the above. I hate money. Option, I hate money. Sorry, what?
Something along says back from toy hunting who was trying to find the new Black Widow from Target exclusive, the superposable. No luck though.
Yeah, she made it to stores before she made it into shipping for people that pre-order.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that helps. That helps a lot. Filling out the eyebrows and the beard where it should be.
Yeah, you don't. It doesn't look as gaunt now.
Yeah.
With the beard helping fill it out.
You want to know what's interesting?
Always.
Yes.
See this big old hunk of chunk of piece of bike?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that stuff I had on there before? 2 hours and 45 minutes to print that other stuff. 2 hours and 46 minutes to print this.
Huh.
That's because
Nice.
it's dependent on the number of layers.
Right. Makes sense. I mean,
Probably going to need a little bit of sanding because it looks like on some of those curves here we're going to see some layer lines because of the way that it. If we made that any bigger, it wouldn't have fit on the print plate.
Perfect size then.
Couldn't be any bigger.
Huh?
Well, I guess it could be. I just have to chop it up more, which would.
Okay.
But
Yes.
$111 later.
Yep.
$112 later. $127 later. Let's not forget about state tax. How Pennsylvania will never miss a moment to tax the dog shit out of you.
That's the government for you. What's that?
My computer is writing the file. There's a big file.
It's like, what did you do? What's going on?
I don't know.
He sounds like not happy about it.
I'm just curious. Have you tried printing out the new sword yet?
No, I have not. I completely forgot about it because I threw away my list. Because that's what you do with lists of to-do stuff. You just chuck them in the bin.
What you do is you line one thing off of it and then throw the rest of it away.
Yep. I got the top one checked off. The rest of this is done.
Good enough. One thing.
I crossed off the to-do part of the to-do list. Threw it out.
Something along is also looking for the Guardian 3-way, but that's all cleared out in a week, and not a single Target has line anymore.
The only person I haven't seen is and I think I've seen them all. They have Rocket, and Yondu on clearance at my Target currently. They did last time I was there. Look, I don't go very often. All right.
How much are they there?
I didn't push it under the scanner. It wasn't nothing that I was looking to buy, and nobody there likes that shit. But it was clearance, so I'm assuming like normal retail prices we're accustomed to. It's like $24, $25.
I think the clearance usually their clearance prices right now is around about $12 or something like that.
All right. So the new sword, another set of shoulders and gauntlets.
Mm-hmm.
Retro thrusters.
I have an iridescent blue and an iridescent red skeleton now.
Nice.
It's blue raspberry and fruit punch.
All right. What else was I supposed to print?
I don't know.
Buzz off wings.
Oh, yeah.
You got plenty of time. I mean, I'm sending you this stuff anyway. But if you're just looking for something else.
All right. I'm going to put that on. Remind me before I send that back to you, and I can send it in the same shipment.
Yep.
And Sean, what state do you live in?
Denial.
State of discontent.
Yeah. No, I live in Kansas.
Kansas. I make a lot of jokes about Kansas, but I'm telling you right now, my favorite place I've ever lived ever in my life is Manhattan, Kansas.
It's a good place. Most bars in 1 square mile.
Where I got my divorce.
That's a good thing to do there.
You know why divorces are so expensive? Because they're worth it.
Sometimes. Oh, yeah, I need to print that out and roll in.
Oh, yeah.
Explain to me why getting a divorce tanks your credit score.
Well, they assume that your partner, spouse, helps pay your bills, and that your credit score is a reflection of your mutual income.
You know, I might say that I like the orc almost as much as the skeleton.
What? What?
I really debated about buying that orc, but I ended up passing.
It's really good.
Would have got it the first time it came around. It was only $59, but now they want like 80, 75, something like that for it.
Yeah, forget that.
I'd say it's worth 80
I'm not paying it.
with the big ass axe shield, the 2 different kinds of feet, all the hands. 1, 2, 4 sets of hands, 2 sets of feet, 2 heads. Where you can strip him down straight to his fucking underwear.
Nico says he hates that the orc body is soft rubber.
Oh no, that's
Soft rubber.
awesome. You can manipulate those arms way better because of that. It's like a good storm collectible.
Sector 2813 at dawn. The government treats marriage as a business.
Yeah, it's a legal contract.
It is a contract, without a doubt. That's the reason I say that they can't make laws restricting who you can marry, because there are laws governing what you can do while you are and are not married, i.e. insurance. If I want to put Harker on my insurance, I should be allowed to put Harker on my insurance. I'm paying for it.
Yeah.
What happened to the good old days when if you were paying for something, you could do whatever you wanted to with it?
Back in the day.
Pay for my insurance.
The government's still paying mine because, I still work for the government.
This is my.
I wish I had that government insurance now that I have to take meds and go to the doctor so often. Shit.
Everything is free.
Forks. That's what I was forgetting.
So what now?
Lobo bike forks.
Oh, yeah.
But whatever.
Now, where do I put this that I'm not going to throw it out?
Where indeed?
I'm going to put it underneath my mouse pad with the top of it sticking out. That way it'll peek at me. I'll remember.
Then you'd be saying, what the hell is this? And throw it in the What's this crap poking out underneath my mouse pad?
This crap.
It's getting in the way. Chuck it.
Ta-da list. Ta-da. No, throw that shit away.
Ta-da!
Oh.
Look how long that finger is, bro.
All
You can do some serious probing with that.
When he picks his nose, he knows.
You gotta blur Don. You gotta blur what Don's doing.
that when an orc picks his nose, he finds out what's on his mind.
Yeah. Jesus. Even the fingernails are painted.
He's pretty.
You can't see it because,
That is a long finger. It looks disproportionately long.
well, he's a big guy.
No, but the rest of the fingers don't look like they would be that long when extended.
Well, the pointer finger should be from the same length about, or just slightly shorter than the length of the hand from the wrist to the knuckle of the pointer finger.
It's absolutely longer than that.
Just
Giggity.
slightly.
His lady friend must be real happy. Giggity.
Knuckle to the wrist is
Like the outside, like if the wrist is the inside, the outside of the knuckle to the wrist. At like where the thumb, the base of the thumb joint is. Not in the finger part of the thumb, but in the palm part of the thumb.
that's like 2 centimeters, right? And from the knuckle to the tip of the finger, it's almost 2.5 centimeters.
Yeah, it's too long.
Yeah,
Slightly
yeah,
longer
boy, I
than
don't
you.
care. Like I said, he can do some probing. Choo-choo. I mean, other than that,
That's the secret weapons that he comes with right there.
I mean, even your middle finger is about the same length as what I just described.
is your ring finger longer or shorter than your index finger?
They're the same length, except for
The
on my
index
right
finger
hand.
is set lower on the hand. Mine's longer.
Oh, mine is the same length, except for on my right hand, because I chopped the end of that one off in a teeter-totter.
Just couldn't stand that being uneven, so you try to make them even.
I didn't take much off, just the tip.
Just
Giggity.
The stripper, the lap dance is always better when the stripper's crying.
So you circumcised your finger?
With the teeter-totter.
Yeah, mine aren't. Mine aren't even. This one's longer. Ring finger's longer.
It's so much better.
Unless you're really looking for it, you don't notice that they sewed it back on.
Yeah. Jared.
Yeah.
Flushed
Oh, nice.
a LED in that snake eyes chest. Like it's completely flush
Sweet.
mounted.
Nice.
He's gonna send me that so I can fit that piece of Batman armor to it,
Mm-hmm.
and then put a cape on it.
You know, I haven't done any work today. I should probably do some work. Hey, puppy. You done barking at everybody? You know thing.
For the next few minutes, he is.
What?
So what do you guys think? Should this go on the white shelf or the black shelf?
Well, the orc.
Yeah.
You know,
I think
green
you'd look-
shelf.
As long as they can use the same bathroom, I guess that's okay.
What? When did you get the orc, Harker? Did you get it this year or was it last year?
I want to say this year.
I'd say the black shelf. It'll look nicer with the contrast of the green and the black.
No, the difference between the two shelves is if I got it this year, it goes on the white shelf.
Then the white shelf.
Once it hits my collection, the black shelf is my collection.
Then you just answered your question. You just got it.
Yeah, why did you ask us?
Did he come out? I'm asking if he come out this year.
No, I think it came out last year.
Yeah, I like it.
I just kind of stood up to put him on that shelf behind me, and let me assure you guys that an 11% stout is put the work in on you.
I feel like there's an inappropriate there.
That thing, his eyes look fucking amazing. They're iridescent. They're like shiny. They glow.
Orc eyes too?
The orc.
Yeah, the orc eyes are iridescent.
Mm-hmm. They have like a fleck in them or something. They're tiny.
Much better. After fixing the eyebrows and beard,
So does anybody want these heads?
The unidentifiable heads.
The Pierce Brosnan, the Chris Pratt, and the what y'all say it was?
Man.
The Christmas movie head?
Oh, the Bruce Willis head?
Bruce Willis? Yeah, that's right.
I like that. Much better. His eyebrows were missing so much paint.
What color? What brand of silver did you put down on your on Lore's silver pieces before you started chroming them?
Paint that's not available no more.
Oh,
It's yesterday's hold on, I'll get the exact name for you.
I went and bought bacon today. Are you guys proud of me?
Bacon.
Bacon?
Yeah, some andouille sausage.
Oh, some bacon.
I don't have. I got very little of it left, but it's like one of the prettiest silvers. It's AMC Sterling Silver Metallic 3D Model Masters System Lacquer System. It is a beautiful silver, just straight out the can.
You are beautiful silver.
Well, thank you, sir.
Straight out the can.
Out of the can? Oh, okay, good.
I was on the can earlier.
Beautiful out of the can.
I was on the can earlier.
Was it beautiful?
The experience afterwards
What
was
you
better.
did while you were in there, was it beautiful?
The sun, maybe.
So anyway, highly recommend the $30 stout.
One bottle for $30.
Well, it's 1 pint, so yes, it's a bottle, but it's a pint.
You know, if anybody's getting the Tiger Orange Roman Racer, you know, this could make a good base for a Luke Duke.
What sticker are you getting, Ryan? You're getting the American flag, right?
The sticker set comes with it.
Trying to say that he's a good old boy.
Hey,
I like
The guy
this.
lives in Virginia.
if you grew up in the '80s and your first vehicle was able to do it, you had a Durley horn on your car. My '84 Silverado had a Durley horn, and all four wheels have been were off the ground at certain times and blowing that horn.
I've installed a few of those back when I used to install car stereo for a living.
You get that when you hit the wide open throttle, so you get that because the wheels are off the ground, and you're still hitting the gas. You got to back off that throttle. You hear the high rev of the engine, then you hold down the horn button. That's part of growing up in the '80s, but you got to make sure your vehicle can handle it. Four-wheel drive Silverado, square body Chevrolet, that could handle it. Straight axles. Buddy of mine did. He tried the same thing with his newer truck, which had the torsion bar front end. Didn't do too well.
So was that a no? Nobody wants these heads?
What now?
He's trying to give away his old stuff.
They look nice.
That sounded like a question.
Hey, I look nice too, but nobody wants me.
Oh, you're. I want you.
Yeah.
Just not right now at my house.
Yeah.
That would be weird.
Hey, Harker, I found a use for the Maven collectible hands. I can,
Finally.
What's the you can grab stuff with them.
Yeah.
Is that the Titan body or whatever they call
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
I was thinking about using a set of them on the sludge.
I was disappointed when I got that.
I think majority of people were.
You pre-wet your brushes before you use them?
No.
You just dip them in the paint dry, huh? Raw dog it?
Yep.
I usually lick all over mine.
You what all over yours?
Yeah, I lick them
Giggity.
hard.
Especially when you're using some of that cadmium yellow watercolor paint.
Yeah. Cadmium red, cadmium yellow.
Yeah, anything that says cadmium in it. I hear it's really good for you.
It tastes nice.
You know what else is really good for you?
Not cadmium because it's poisonous. I was being sarcastic.
Not
Don't
Iron
do
Man.
that. Or now I said it so everybody can hear it. Nobody do that.
Soybean paste.
Bean paste.
It's called tofu in wider circles.
Thanks a low, man. It's your back scratcher. Yeah.
Yay! Oh, that sounds terrible. Veto.
There we go. That looks good.
I always worry about sticking stuff next to that X-Acto knife. I think I'm gonna poke myself.
I think those work.
I mean, it doesn't stop me from putting stuff next to it.
Just live a little. Poke yourself.
I have actually poked myself with the X-Acto knife before. It's not cool.
You can still, I still got a scar. I cut that one down to the bone. I tipped that finger to the bone with a hobby knife. Yeah, it slipped and went. It was like a lot of four-letter words. Tape and super glue.
Something's got my allergies all messed up.
You think hospitals are for pussies?
Yes. When I was younger. No, it's like, I'm back again.
Look who's back.
Back again.
Hey, look, he's white now.
I don't want to be back again.
Does he look good white?
Get it back to where it should be because on the way to me or in my mailbox, it definitely got warped.
I think you need washes on that or something other, or the lighting's washing it out.
What is that supposed to be?
Is that a toothbrush?
The sword got warped?
Yeah, in transit.
It looks straight on the table.
It is straight now after I just got through lining it back up.
Oh, must have got hot.
Yeah.
Woo!
Just check.
Yeah, deep in.
Box, Candace, did you look at my? Does it look good white?
What is that supposed to be? That's the skull?
Yeah,
What is it on?
the thing you sent me.
No, that thing that the skull is on. Oh, it's the end of a toothbrush. I thought that was supposed to be like a spine coming down or something. I was like, I don't know what you're making, dude.
I just put it on there so I could paint it. To hold it so I could paint it.
Yeah, but look at the ridges on that. They're white. I thought it was
It
supposed to be a
It's rich
spine.
for your comfort.
I think it looks fine white. I would maybe give it like a little bit of a brown wash or something to make it look old and dirty.
A brown wash. What does that mean?
Like a sepia wash.
This stuff.
Our skull brown? I thought marrow was yellow. Is it like a yellow one?
Have you never seen the bones out in the field?
I have exposed bones. Wait, no. I'm not allowed to talk about that.
Don't
No.
expose your bones. So typically, if you find like dead animals out in the field or something,
Yeah, but that's like sun bleed.
they'll be kind of white in places, but also they'll be kind of dirty and kind of yellowy in places.
You said kind of dirty and yellowy in places?
Kind of like some people's teeth.
Their teeth?
Yeah, if they don't
Poor man. Hey, look, coffee's a way of life.
they
All right?
drink too
You can't
much
help.
coffee
You
or
can't
tea.
help that your teeth go yellow when you got coffee in this world.
Hey, I drink coffee. My teeth are pretty white.
Well, I know what you do for a living, so there's no doubt in my mind you have to have it. Poison yourself a little every day to make it through the day.
It's a sacrifice for my country I'm willing to make.
Yeah, that's right. For the betterment of our country.
That's right.
True.
That's
I'm
why
gonna put this white back on the shelf then.
it's
And
my
you said I should get brown.
like a yellowy brown, like a you know those old films that are like sepia toned. You know what I'm talking about?
Chinatown?
Chinatown? What?
I don't know, man. He said like them old movies. I was trying to think of an old movie. Chinatown.
No, I give up. Just look at these pictures.
I know exactly what you mean by sepia tone.
Like, what?
And I got these three yellow browns.
Just look at these pictures. Look, see that? See that? This is kind of a more yellowy brown, right? And this is a more like a reddy brown. This is more like dirt. This is more like bacon in a cave for years.
Bacon? I want some bacon.
Bacon? Peppered bacon. That's what I got today. 2 packages. It was all they had.
Skulls don't usually come out this
That
way
one's red.
unless you bleach them.
Does that one have a hat on? Why does it have a hat on?
Just going to town. It's got to look good.
Hey, hang on one
Almost got horn.
I'm just gonna get a few random things, bread, maybe some frozen, try to just get cat food.
You know, that metal one reminds me that I need an Ultimo. So what you're saying is this one?
Like that one. See that? That color.
This color?
I see that.
This color is $99.
You got other food here, sir.
No, I don't.
We have bread. There's plenty of other food in the freezer.
Oh,
Show them to me again. Oh, you were showing me stuff. I didn't realize you were trying to show me stuff.
We got 3 colors brown. I was saying like this brown.
Yeah, like all.
Ooh.
I would do like a
Ooh.
maybe a.
Ooh. Dang.
I would do that, and then I would water down the other one and do a wash, and then when all those are dry, then I would do a dry brush and maybe the other one over the top of it.
Man, it sounds like I need to send him back to you. Did y'all see that Super 7 figure just fall for no apparent reason?
It gave up.
If I was to sum up my experience with Super 7, that would be it.
What happened? What?
I'm sitting here showing the colors to cannons and fucking bitch ass right here just fell over again.
You said something about Super 7s, was that?
This is the only Super 7 figure I own.
I assumed you meant it broke, and I was like, yeah, checks out.
No, I brought him in here because I'm just gonna make a gray suit and harvest some parts off of him and put it on this body. I was sick of dealing with it. He falls off the shelf more than anything else I got in my room. Aggravating cuss.
They show they're going to try to make a cat's lair from Thundercats.
Yeah. Did the Thunder Tank do well enough to warrant that? I'm surprised.
Oh no, they got the Thunder Tank on sale right now for $360 on their website.
Woo, ain't a whole lot of markup in that.
When you say on sale, do you mean like discount?
Yeah, it was $450 normally.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I don't have one. Using styrene to make inserts into the forearms. But this styrene tubing is the exact diameter of this base of the Maven Collectibles hand.
hey, wait, didn't this guy come with 3/4 calves?
Does it fit in?
Man, I am not.
Does it fit scale wise?
I might have to sit here for a little while longer before I can stand up. Scale wise, anything to get this Super 7 hunk of junk off my shelf.
No. What are you talking about? I was talking about the hand of the arm. I don't even. Who is that Super 7 figure?
He looks cool.
Who is
Captain Dreadstar, right?
Yeah, that's right. He looks cool.
Oh, if only he could move.
Yeah, I don't even know why this cut is here. This cut right here. I don't even know why it's here because there's no articulation there.
Yeah.
There is really no articulation here. They're just cuts.
The only moving that he does is face planting.
Sugar cane. Nico, bacon
These knees, man. They're single jointed knees, and you turn the foot to, stabilize him, and his knees like all hunker jawed and off to the side. God, it's terrible. God, I hate it. How can I like something and hate it so much at the same time?
Why don't you put a stand under him? Does he have a hole in his foot?
As much as I've seen that he does.
Yep.
It is not even at the heel.
Do you have a McFarlane stand? Because I bet you that's exactly what works on it.
Fucking right the fuck right here.
I got a bunch of those. He gives you one of those even if the figure is too big for it.
Oh, it does fit.
Nice.
His parrot fell off.
Yeah, I love McFarlane stands. I try to get. I've even bought a lot of 20 of them off of eBay. I still don't have enough.
You know what? Maybe I won't redo the whole thing. Maybe I'll just put a stand under. That stand fits pretty tight in there.
Take.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this one more time.
Harker Customs. That's a custom solution to your problem.
I'm gonna take him to my room and get my Iron Man toy. Oh no, he's already on the shelf. I'm still gonna walk.
I didn't know where that was going on there for a second. I'm gonna take him to my room. Okay. Let's test fit.
Oh, all these.
No. Almost in there.
Hey guys, so I got steel.
I did too.
He came with Iron Man.
Nice.
It's very cool.
It's a good one.
I like it. I like it.
Steel? Yeah, I liked it.
I mean, his feet look weird.
A lot of people were complaining about how tall he was, but
But he's supposed to be like a head taller than Superman.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a giant guy.
I mean, you can't get anybody to be happy. I mean, it's either it's too small, it's too tall. But they're working off of their own damn scales. They're don't compare like the same people like to compare like the Hush, Superman, Batman, and stuff to like the X-Men stuff, and like nope, different scales. They got to work on different, whole different set of rules than everybody else.
Well, let's put it this way: if anybody's complaining about Steel being taller than Superman, can fuck off because he's supposed to be taller than Superman.
Get him.
He's like 6'5" or something like that, or 6'6" in the
I
comics.
assumed he was taller than that.
He may be. In a suit, I think he was supposed to be like about 7 foot tall. Alright. I'm gonna make these Maven collectible.
6'7".
How the suit? How big is he in the suit?
Oh, well, I don't know.
6'7" out of the suit. He would got to be about 7 foot in the suit then.
It doesn't say. But since it says weight to...
Do what now? Hello?
He said wait to something. And then that's when he cut out.
It don't look like he's muted. Are you back? Hello?
Yeah, should be fixed now.
Okay.
My computer didn't like whatever I just did.
Don't do that again. Then.
Hey,
Yeah. It's like it hurts when I do this, then don't do that.
Yeah. He's 6'7", 290, so that's got to be out of the suit because the suit alone probably weighs 300 pounds.
Yeah. Perfect. Insetting a O-ring into the wrist. Now we can adapt the Maven Collectibles hand into here. I put a styrene tube in for the diameter of the Maven Collectibles hands are weird. The nubs are weird places. The gnarl pit should be down farther, but it's small. It's got one, but small. It's got another one on the top, so it's weird design. But where there's Dremel, styrene, super glue, we can make stuff fit. I gotta get me a dropper for that. I waste so much of that stuff. Now, yeah, that'll work. Through 283, and I'll send you my McFarlane stands. I have a bag full of them.
Oh, Billy.
Something Wong, Don, who are you making? And I think he's left the room. Oh yeah, he went took the figure over back to the collection room.
I'll be right back. I'll say goodnight to my kids.
All right. Walmart Walmart DOC can had movie Venom for $18, so ordered it and it came in and it's a KO. Got extra accessories, yeah. The problem with buying Walmart now, you got third-party vendors selling stuff. Just a little bit more. Bigger diameter.
Man, for the life of me, I don't know what I did with this image that I was using, that I was basing all my stuff off of with my Strider. Crap. Sean, did you save the image that we were using for the belt?
He stepped away for a moment to.
Oh, okay. Son of a fish.
You sent it to him in the chat and look on Instagram.
No, we both looked it up on Google, but it was like, I don't know. It used to be like within the first couple of hey Sean. What did you save the image that you were using when you were doing the belt pieces for Strider? Because I don't know if that image has been removed or what, because I can't find it. Because I was going to use a reference.
How do you spell his last name? Striker.
Hiryu.
There we go. We got a nice good fit with the Maven Collectibles hands into a Monster Venom. Took a little bit of work, but got to work.
Yeah, I don't see that image. It's not coming up for me. Okay. I see. Use the zebra. Okay, put ZBrush. Okay. Awesome.
That'll work good.
That'll help. Thank you. Okay, so
whoever did that did a really good job on it. It wasn't me.
Yeah, that thing looks crazy.
I look good.
I think it's about time to call it a night, friends. We're past the 3 hour mark.
Oh, 3:05. Look at that. I feel like I've only been here for about an hour.
I know. Time flies, huh?
Yeah.
Run up on Ramadan over this oatmeal.
Here, let me turn my sewing machine on so I feel like I did something.
Feel accomplished now?
I'll turn it right back off.
Good. You got something done.
Yeah, baby.
Well, it could be your day job, and then you're also not getting anything done, kind of like I was today. Barely got anything done.
I took a bunch of leave. But they're still paying me. I'm just not doing anything.
Hell yeah.
Best kind.
Throw this stuff away.
There we go. That's
Good
just
to do
about
that.
enough.
Just set that on the bottom.
You become self-employed. All your vacation benefits just disappear. It's weird. Paid time off, it's all gone.
Use the view.
And it's instead replaced by overwhelming guilt that I haven't got all these Batman capes done.
If it wasn't for guilt, I wouldn't have feelings.
McFarlane stands work for G.I. Joe classified figures.
No, they're a little big.
No.
Like a
I
peg.
haven't tried.
The peg is a little big.
That's what she said.
Yeah, you be not to me.
Let's see. I got one here. I got Lord Pumpkin on. And I got,
You mean you have a G.I. Joe classified figure?
You got
Yes.
one.
fits.
Whoa, nice.
The glove don't fit, you must have quit.
Stuck it on the G.I. Joe. Works fine.
There you go. Had to pick me up some of those.
What's your address? I'll send you like 20 of them.
You know my address. I sent you some stuff.
I'll look at the box. Let's see what we got. Escalula. Jeff J. Stephen Wright. Haley and Callie. Anthony Allen.
Well, there's the city of Candor in a bottle so far.
It's pretty cool.
Oh no, I don't have your name written in the book.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
You have a book?
Yeah, I got an address book with addresses in it.
I always just ask everybody what's your address or something. All right. I think that's good. I'm going to call it for a night. Everybody in the chat, thank you for coming out, hanging out with us tonight, and making us want bacon. I don't have any bacon though. Bacon's too expensive right now. That sucks.
Everybody likes to block my fan.
I want some bacon though. But yeah, thank you again, guys. Everybody in the come out, hang out with me tonight too, and hang out customizing. Thank you, Cannon, Harker, and Kama.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having me on again.
Always a pleasure. Remember, everybody watching there in the YouTube lands to do that stuff. You said the liking and the subscribing and the commenting and all that stuff, and share it out to everybody. Going blah blah blah. Click click click. Internet man stuff. It's real easy, man.
Thoughts, prayers, likes, and shares.
Remember, we'll see y'all.
2 hours later.
About that one on the internet and that stuff. We'll see y'all next time. Thank you again, my friends.
Cheers.
Good night.